Okay, so you saw this teacher, Mike Hosinski, slap a student in the head, and then the student ultimately ended up on the floor and he was walking away, unconcerned. Well, instead of being concerned, because this is what this society is really all about, they are always concerned with the perpetrator and not the victim. And they certainly were doing that in this case. So when Bago's school board came together, they voted unanimously to allow Mike Hosinski, the teacher that struck the student, to retire early with his full pension. Oh yeah, now that's a punishment for him. There you showed him, didn't you? And in my opinion, he should have had the police called. See, y'all really don't know when to call the police. See, if this was a black man just strolling along, minding his own business, not doing anything wrong, y'all jump on the phone and call the police. But this man strikes a minor, and the school board comes together to give him early retirement with his full pension. Boy, if you could just get this right one time. So Hosinski will be allowed to retire effective Friday, this past Friday, and collect his pension. The decision was applauded by dozens of parents who defended the longtime social study teacher during a school board meeting in Jimtown High School in Elkhart. Parents spoke at the meeting about Hosinski's action came as a shock, but they said there's a larger problem. Of course, they're claiming, that the teachers are stressed out and there's a lack of support for teachers. And so old Mike here is just getting a free pass. Isn't that something, y'all? I promise you, if this was a black teacher and he struck on a student like that, they would be demanding that he goes to jail. Now, this boy's father was actually at the meeting. Do you know they shut the father down? The father said this 280-pound man struck his son and he was upset. And they told him, they silenced him pretty much and escorted him out. They wouldn't even let the father really speak. So, I mean, this thing, I'm not surprised because look at where we are. Okay, look at where we are, ladies and gentlemen. That'll explain why nothing is being done to this teacher. All right. That's what this society was built on. Now, I don't know, what this kid looks like because you can see he was completely covered up with a hoodie on, and you really couldn't see much of who he was. And I saw a video clip and they pretty much rushed the father out. You didn't get a good look at him. So I don't know, y'all, but I tell you what, I wouldn't be too happy if this was my child and I don't care who this man is. They're talking about he's been a good teacher, a long time teacher. They support him. He's a good Christian. Yes, they said the man was a good Christian that struck out at this child. He was a good Christian. So they are looking the other way and giving him a free pass that we always see in this society. So before the meeting had started, a man who identified himself as the student's father entered the room, fuming and shouting at administrators, and he was escorted from the room. He said, "A grown 280-pound man smacked my son in the face." The parent screamed at Bargo. Superintendent Byron Sanders approached him. The man later told Tribune reporter that his attorney would have more to say about the incident. So I guess they lawyered up. The Tribune requested surveillance video from the Bago School District Monday morning. It shows the man following the student down the hallway, grabbing the boy's backpack before striking him. The student's head smacked into the wall and he crumbled to the floor moments later. The student and teachers appeared to exchange words during the interaction, but none could be heard on the video. So the video did not, apparently, the surveillance camera they were using at the school did not have audio on it. The press release from the school district said the teacher confronted the student about a hoodie worn to class. Okay, even if he had the hoodie on in class, he still didn't deserve to get hit like that over no damn hoodie. All right, that's petty. This man is petty. You took it this far over somebody got, with a hoodie on their head? Wow. All right, school officials said the student suffered visible injuries and required immediate medical attention. Well, if that was the case, then this teacher should have been arrested. Okay, so the student suffered physical injuries, and the school board gave the teacher early retirement with his full pension. Uh-huh. Bago officials said in a press release Friday that Hosinski was no longer employed by the district and was not allowed on school property. Some local media outlets initially reported the teacher had been fired, which led to backlash on social media. The district clarified the statement in a letter to families Sunday, saying that Hosinski was not fired, but he was, they just suggested that he retire, and they approved it. School officials said they have contacted the Indiana Department of Child Services and the Elkhart County Sheriff's Department. Over the weekend, parents, students, and others in the Bog district defended Hosinski, who was an educator for 40 years. Hosinski was named Teacher of the Year. Wow. That's why I said you got to really be careful about these Teacher of the Years. We have seen them choose Teacher of the Year, and the teacher is a child molester. We've seen that a couple of times. I've done a few videos on that. Oh, this person was Teacher of the Year and they're sleeping with the students. Okay. Or they're doing some kind of underhanded thing that is really not appropriate. Okay, I did one hit a student and called the student an N-word, and that teacher was Teacher of the Year. So you got to take these folks they select. Remember, these are people they select. We're not selecting that. They are. So you got to always be wary of what they select. Okay, so this man was Teacher of the Year, y'all. Just like the rest of them. And this is according to Gemtown High School social media post. Mm, mm, mm. Wow. Wow. Students organized a walkout Monday morning in support of Hosinski, hours before the video surveillance posted to the Tribune. Now, I was really looking in the article to see if the student, other than the hoodie, did something wrong. It doesn't appear that he did. He just had his hoodie on, and this teacher did not like it. So it doesn't say anything else about what this child did that was so wrong. So, wow. And when I looked at, there was a little brief shot of the parents, and it was predominantly white parents, and you did see some black parents sprinkled in there, but they seem to be very protective of this teacher despite what he did to this child. And it doesn't even say anything about charges or anything. You know, it's like he's walking away scot free with a pension. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this story. This is crazy. Couldn't be my child. That's all I have to say. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.